Hello my friends, this video is going to be on how to find the least common multiple. And what we want to focus on there is the M stands for multiple. And multiple means that we are going to get bigger. So the M stands for multiple. So we are thinking that we are going to want something big. We are going to want something that 8x to the second, 3x to the third, and 6x fit into. So if I think about 8x squared in its prime factorization, that would be 2 to the power of 3 and x to the power of 2. 3x to the third is just 3x to the third, and 6x is 2 times 3 times x. So then if we want every factor has to be represented, and multiple means big. So even though I have a factor of 2 in the 8 and a factor of 2 in the 6, I want the 2 to the third power because it is the largest factor in my list of factors of 2. I also have a factor of 3. And then when I look at my x's, I have a second power, I have a third power, and I have a first power. I need to take this one. So 2 to the third power times 3, x to the third power is going to be my greatest common factor. So that, or my least common multiple, I'm so sorry, my least common multiple. So that's going to give me 24 x to the power of 3. If I want to check my answer, if I ask myself if I have 24x to the power of 3, can I divide 8x squared out of it? And yes, I can. That's going to give me 3x. If I have 24x to the third, can I factor 3x cubed out of it? Yes, I can. That's 8. And if I have 24x to the third, can I factor 6 out of it? And yes, I can. That would be 4x squared. So because all of them can be divided by my individual terms, then this has to be my least common multiple. So the smallest number that all three of those will go into is 24x to the third. So that's how we do the least common multiple. Okay, another example. People sometimes think that the parentheses make this harder, but actually the parentheses make it easier because the term 2x plus 1 is just automatically going to be part of it because when you factor it, it is 2x plus 1. Then you have the 10x. The 10x is 2 times 5 times x. And you have the 4x squared, which is 2 squared times x squared. So when you break it up into factors like this, the x plus 1 has to be part of the least common multiple. And then you have a 2 here and you have a 2 here, but you have a 2 squared here. So you have to take the 2 square because the 2 square contains the 4. And then given the choice of having an x or an x squared, you have to take this x squared. So your least common multiple is 4x to the second power, parentheses, x plus 1. So if you do the check, if you ask yourself, is that really the right answer? If you think about this least common multiple, the least common multiple is 4x squared, x plus 1. We'll check all three of them to make sure we're right, to make sure it works. Ran out of room, we'll do it up here. 4x squared, x plus 1. So if we go to divide out the first one, which is 2, x plus 1, the x plus 1's cancel out, and the 4 and the 2 cancel out. So yep, that works. If we go with the middle one, which is, oh, we left the 5. So we needed the 5. So this is why you check. We needed the 5. So this isn't 4 anymore, it's 20. So this should be 20. So if I check 20, this would be 10. All right, we need to check 20. So that's why you check, is just in case you forget something, which I did. So if I check it, can I take 10x out? Yes, I can. I can take 10x out. The 20 reduces the 10 to 2, and the x squared reduces the x to x. So that works. And then can I divide out 4x squared? And yes, I can. The 20 reduces the 4, 5, and the x squared cancel. So each one of those terms is part of the least common multiple. And there's one more on this assignment. Let me go down to question 6. Don't get dizzy. Close your eyes. 16. There we go. Okay. So x plus 4 is just x plus 4. And x is just x. And 3x is just 3 times x. So when I go to pull my LCM, I have to do this sum automatically. I have to have the 3. And then I can either take this x or this x, and since they're the same power, it doesn't matter which one I take. So this is going to be 3x, x plus 4. So now if I double check my answer, 3x, x plus 4, I'm going to check it against all 3 terms, just to make sure I didn't make any careless errors like I did in the last problem. So if I try to take the first one, which is x plus 4, that will reduce. If I try to take the next one, that will reduce. And if I try to take the last one, that will reduce. So that is perfect. And that, my friends, is how you do the LCM. If that is not helpful, send me an email or ask me in class. I'll do what I can to help you out.